people of Australia and the people of Tibet at this difficult time. Australian Tibetan Council was formed more than 30 years ago and has stood with the Tibetan people ever since and advocated on behalf of Tibet in the Australian community in a variety of ways, with our politicians, with our community leaders and so on. And I think it's really important that people who respect freedom and respect democracy and respect culture and respect diversity should stand with Tibet. At this very difficult time in the world, global attention is focused on Gaza and the tragedy that's unfolding there, and people are not looking to see what's happening in Tibet. What's happening in Tibet is the extension of decades of occupation and repression by the Chinese government, who invaded in 1950 and have progressively dismantled Tibetan civilization and culture while occupying the country, have torn apart monasteries, have destroyed communal life, have re-educated children, and have systematically subjugated Tibetan culture. It's been described very accurately as cultural genocide, and that genocide continues now with the current action in eastern Tibet, where many Tibetans have been arrested while protesting the construction of a dam which you'll hear about from the Tibetan speakers today, but that dam will result in the flooding of villages, the destruction of monasteries, and within those monasteries the destruction of artworks and cultural treasures that are centuries old. These are not just Tibetan treasures, these are cultural treasures of the world, and the destruction of these treasures by the Chinese government just symbolizes the total disregard for Tibetan culture and Tibetan values. So on behalf of Australian Tibetan Council, I just want to express my solidarity with the community here today, and to hope that others of you will join with us in protesting against the Chinese repression in Tibet and stand with the Tibetan people for the values that they represent. Thank you.
Can we please welcome Jonathan from ATC for your attendance today and supporting Tibet? The President will be delivering a speech here.
Nambalanje Samala, Justly Shayin, Zaveda, Justly Shagi to Judge Mare, Tandeki to Judy, Manzo Sangme Semna, Nasutayaki, Nimuji Chadiore. Zave, Namazo Kinsega, Sanju Yulanka, the Zunalia, Ani Tande Pergan Nadan, Zatabo Kandiji or de, Ani Zamling Chi Tondi Orela, Tawadong around the meeting or the Tondi Yore. Then they into Tanda Delia, Ani. 北面忙不及拍下，是说两个当地也参嘛流动起来拍下，也参嘛了都这些学员，谈这个对最低了呀，俺就俺了2个月，俺呢，俺公办学都嘛上来呀，当俺呢，俺2个星期月来个对最是差个要嘛的，但的那当的在3个月那么呢，快要车位呢，那就的谈不的，俺呢，现在你那个车你是在今年的了呀，俺呢不。 Kham Dege TIBET 출론组织企业团队了呀，民间跟我个企业，现在因为台湾女婿在人家的从下，按工作谈不출론组织企业了就按民间的做我个企业，按可能做这些企业了，那拍给当的南沙过来的也他们进送去，按从这那个按没干吧，我们要没就他们提前不过就是拍的那当子查下，按Tandeki de chulo tenda de chura de jao ina de wole ya ane tongzo mangbochi ane chuchegi yo mase de na zo gomba chuk de na ne ane tanda wenbo de gomba da yena gomba ni de kechi shujik chai do yene yena gomba ge ne dang de tanda ha seoji ha gommen do wenbo de gomba ge gendu ba de zon tanda ngzo sanju yulam na le ya tong de ba ge gendu ba de zo sama sal bi mo zo ne ane 咱那兄弟呀， 꾸질라네 레와 쉬야게 내단 데지 차대요래 자외 소소게 사자래 소소 대야데 소소 톱단데 임바이네 소소 사자 소소 대야게 돈다라 밀레 쉬어표 고야데 만족게 로지데나라 정만여와게 안에 탑교에 내단 데지 차게요래 근데 인도 다른 데려야 먼저 잠니 미말이야 먼저 편안한 강에 딘데지 두스 단단 먼저 데려야 제다가나 제네 자이 부이 인지 som나라 먼저 제다티는 잠니 미만나래야 안에 먼저 가르치고라나 편안한 게 미드줄 강에 딘데지 두스 먼저 그 삽체네 먼저 그 강에 딘 먼저 맞던거래 던데 계속 체즈당 안에 근데 바페가 값서 계속 체즈당 셈라 초여야 가는 건저기 캠프 지고고요래 다 단대대 먼저 대결을 중에 내주디 찌게 대다베게 내주 망보 쇼 중요래 단단 건저기 시험바 제가다 마심바 시험바다 마심바 지나 단도 먼저 마심바 망아요래 김제 가래서나 먼저 지도 잘람다 이게 상마잖아兄弟 깍동 제셔요래 배차샤나 단단 먼저 가신 진짜 니왜 저와 니시자니 내주도 좋아다 내게 난게 안에 산주 유람다 안 다가나시 게팅 위자다 되게 상마 가셔요래 근데 인도 단단한 저기 되려야 통대와 되게 상마 내주 정말도 미당샤 샤워 대전에 내주도 싶다 하고 그요 말해 근데 인도 아니 나란저 미만 상마에 되다 남바군도 소소그 초와 개첨보래대 얘네야 먼저 미리 되려야 단대 랭게디 배 괜찮고 쇼치 되어래 초진에 장모로 뭐지 공로 다 곱진안에 패도고요래 다가나시 나란저 그 내당대 단대 자다고 된대질 하대도 먼저 그 미리 되게 막혀오세 소소게 니르게 좋아된다래양 고코니 게막혀고 이나 아니 먼저 그 마음백에 미래되게 정말 미롱발래야 아니 된대신에 미리 셴바다 갈소렌 데네 안에 별발라데 또야메 요든데 차야게 년가차들 제상 다른 데 팬이 정말로 도체나 아니 단도야 숨주들도 여러 정말로게 아니 셈나 저 요약하네 아니 페로낭 세나 안 도체나 슈기 정말 도체나
도체나 대주대한 저 별수의 인종 구상안에 Lingui Tibetan Injidone Tamshana Toshana.
On Saturday, February 24, 2024, more than 1,000 Tibetans, including monks, were arrested, their peaceful chants silenced by the sound of handcuffs. Their crime: standing against an insidious dam project set to destruct and demolish 6 sacred monasteries and uproot the lives of countless villagers. In the heart of Wompo Township, Derge country, Tibetan Autonomous Prefecture in Sichuan, resilient Tibetans have steadfastly protested since February 14. Their target: the monstrous 2,240 megawatt Kham Dege hydropower station looming over the Dricha River. The Dricha River, known as the Jinchu River in Chinese, courses through more than 10 Tibetan provinces. Yet, its significance transcends geographical boundaries. It symbolizes life, spirituality, and sustenance for Tibetans and beyond. As the concrete monstrosity of the hydropower station looms, the fate of centuries-old monasteries hangs in the balance. Irreplaceable Buddhist relics and ancient murals dating back to the 13th century face imminent destruction. The very essence of Tibetan identity is under siege. Beyond the threat to cultural heritage, this dam project disregards the fundamental right to housing, forcibly displacing over 2,000 Tibetan souls. Their displacement echoes reach worldwide, reminding us of the struggle of oppressed people. Did you know that Tibet is the guardian of 1/5 of the world's freshwater supply? An estimated 1.8 billion souls rely on its pristine flow for sustenance and survival. Yet the construction of this hydropower station heralds a grim future of dried riverbeds, economic turmoil, and ecological catastrophe. The integrity of Tibet's ecology is not just a matter of environmental concern. It is the cornerstone of Tibetans' existence. Its preservation is not just an obligation to Tibetans, but a global imperative. For the stability and prosperity of South and Southeast Asia hinge on the unimpeded flow of Tibet's lifeblood. In solidarity with the silenced voices of over 1,000 Tibetans, including revered monks, we vehemently denounce their unjust incarceration for their peaceful protest. Their detention serves as a stark reminder of the pervasive oppression in Tibet, where cries for justice are met with brutal repression. We demand their immediate release and urge the international community to confront the extent of this oppression. Only through collective action can we hope to safeguard the rights and dignity of Tibetans, ensuring that their peaceful cries for justice resonates across the globe. Thank you.
도시나 구상라 디슈구대 건주 균례 딘지 가올라네 자게 돈에 대린 랭귀지 단대에 당신나 딘지 가올라 비로나 도체
在当局在西藏德格境内修建大型水电站的前1000多名藏人举报的消息后，感到非常的震惊，并敦促中国政府立即释放所有被捕的藏人，尊重西藏人民的权利。该项工程项目特别导致2000多名藏人搬迁，并摧毁该地区的古老的寺院，而这些寺院中保留着珍贵的文化遗产，其中包括一部分在13世纪中的文化遗产。当地藏人不顾自身的安危，从西藏境内发送抗议的视频片段显示，数千名藏人在当地政府的大楼面前，并向中国官员下跪表达诉求。中国政府对德格县藏人民民众的非暴力抗议活动镇压应该受到国际社会的谴责。中国当局在无视西藏人权的行为，无论如何都是不可接受的。这种镇压的行为表明中国特其意识形态和利益置于人权之上，因此我们敦促中国政府立即释放所有被拘留的藏人，尊重西藏人民的权利和愿望。世界需要倾听藏人的声音，正视中国当局在西藏犯下的残暴的行为政策的真相。谢谢大家。
도시나 대지ले 먼저 다 캠프는 보조야 인 도시나 갑상 보도 갑상라 필요나 도시나 갑상
In Tibet! No more genocide! In Tibet! Police! They get Tibetans! Police! They get Tibetans! Police! They get Buddhism! Long live! Dalai Lama! Long live! Dalai Lama! Stop forced relocation! In Tibet! Stop forced relocation! In Tibet! Stop forced relocation! In Tibet! Tibet's reverse Asia's line! No more time! Tibet's reverse Asia's line! No more time! Stop destroying monasteries! In Tibet! Stop destroying monasteries! In Tibet! No more genocide! In Tibet! No more genocide! In Tibet! No more genocide! In Tibet! Long live! Dalai Lama! Long live! Dalai Lama! Long live! Dalai Lama! Stop forced relocation! In Tibet! Stop forced relocation! In Tibet! Tibet's reverse Asia's line! No more time! Tibet's reverse Asia's line! No more time! We want human rights! We want what we want! What we want! We want justice! We want justice! No more genocide! In Tibet! No more genocide! In Tibet! No more genocide! In Tibet! Please release! Protestant!
Release, release!
Take Protestant!
Long live!
Dalai Lama!
Long live!
Dalai Lama!
Remote Asia's life! No more dams! No more dams! Tibet, remote Asia's life! No more dams! No more dams! Stop forcing relocation! In Tibet! In Tibet! Stop forcing relocation! In Tibet! In Tibet! Stop forcing relocation! In Tibet! In Tibet!
Stop forcing relocation!
In Tibet! In Tibet!
Stop forcing relocation!
In Tibet! In Tibet!
Tibet, remote Asia's life!
No